ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And are we going to have a day today? This is Monday, February 26th. We're going to brighten up your Monday by getting it darker.
Oh.
Yeah. We're gonna get darker, right?
Darker.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. As Tyler Lampley is here along with Claire Vaughan, and we are going to talk about the Eclipse 2024. We're going to talk about Fairfield, what they're doing in Fairfield over that weekend coming up in about a month and a half. It's the weekend of April 5th. We'll get to all that here in just a minute. And then later on, here in the next month or so, we'll have I think Flora's coming in. I think Albion folks are coming in. And I don't know, but you guys are first, by the way.
Hey!
Congratulations.
Save the best for first or whatever.
Exactly right.
I think that's how the saying goes.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. What's going on in and around your neighborhood today, ladies and gentlemen? There are a few things. I got to tell you, this is Monday, February 26th. I was surprised. I did not, whenever I started hunting around and looking for things going on today, I did not expect to find anything, but by golly, I found some stuff. I'm shocked, including, and I don't know, Tyler, this might apply to you. It's in Fairfield. 5:30 a.m. to 6:15 a.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays. Do you do this? The F3 Men's Workout Group let's see, it's a workout each Monday and Wednesday, 5:30 at Leo French. They are stationed at the flagpole across from the Park District office. That's by the basketball court?
It'll be by the basketball court.
Okay. They are, let's see, what is F3, you ask? The three F's are fitness, along with fellowship and faith. The mission of F3 is to plant, grow, and serve small workout groups for men with the invigoration of male community leadership. F3 is free, open to all men, held outdoors, rain or shine, hot or cold, and peer-led in a rotating fashion, and always ends with a circle of trust. Find out more at the f3nation.com, f3soil.com, or check out their Facebook and Instagram group. No matter your fitness level, they invite you all. They say you need this, so that's what they say, and they will leave no men behind during the workout. I got to ask. I asked the last time I talked about this. I had a fellow here from Effingham and asked him if they did that up at Effingham, and he just looked at me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have heard of it, but I have not participated.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I really should probably participate.
Well, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. What else going on today here on February 26th? The Fairfield FFA alumni going to hold a scholarship fundraiser lunch this morning and afternoon, from 11 to 1. It'll be at the FCHS cafeteria. I presume it's open to the public, as pork chops and all the sides. Donation with all the proceeds going to the Fairfield FFA Alumni Association program. I think they did this. Didn't they do it a couple of weeks ago on one of the basketball game nights or something?
Yeah, senior night, right?
Yeah, they did. It was going to be Friday, then that game got pushed Saturday, so they did it on Saturday.
So there you go. You can go ahead and hit that, and that'll be a good time, or at least get fed for lunch. Get good pork chop in your belly. Take a nap in the afternoon. That'd be about what I'd want to do. What else is going on this Monday up at the Gospel Lighthouse Church in Odin? It's their Helping Hands food pantry. They're going to have a food distribution. That's a nice deal. The Helping Hands ministry at the Gospel Lighthouse Church in Odin. It's a drive-through food distribution. Clients can only go once a month. I think they do this twice a month. They'll only do it for an hour. It's from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So watch the show all the way through, and then by all means hop in the car and head to Odin, and you'll be able to get a distribution. Crochet Club at the Centralia Regional Library. That's at the Library Park, of course, on Broadway in Centralia. Centralia. It'll be from 4 o'clock until 5:30 this afternoon. The Centralia Regional Library's first ever crochet club. I guess it's their organizational meeting. Whether you're new to the craft or a professional, you just want to meet folks. Bring your own project to work on and see what if folks can help you, get swap tips from folks and ideas with each other. That's fun. No age restrictions or registration required to join. Just come on in. Again, that is at the Centralia Regional Library in Library Park over there in Centralia. What else, ladies and gentlemen, going on today on February 26th? Today, ladies and gentlemen, it is National Letter to an Elder Day. Every year on February 26th, National Letter to an Elder Day encourages putting pen to paper and writing to an elder you know. The day serves to remind us all that loved ones enjoy hearing from us and that a simple letter certainly brightens their day. And I must tell you, folks, I saw this and I started thinking about it. Then I started thinking, when am I going to start getting letters?
I was going to mail you one on Monday.
I don't really want the letters.
That's offensive, y'all.
I appreciate the thought. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, these are for older folks than me, older folks than me. But yeah, it's a National Letter to a Elder Day. Everyone knows that writing is a powerful way to stay connected. If you've ever received an unexpected letter, you don't want to pick me up. It can be. Letters to an Elder Day takes that unexpected gift one step further and delivers that love to the elders in our life or those who may be isolated from others. It's a nice thing to do. What's the history of Letters to an Elder Day? Well, Love for Our Elders founded this day in 2020 to encourage handwritten letters to elders all across the country. The story begins with a young boy and his grandpa. When Jacob Kramer lost his grandpa, he began to volunteer at a local senior living community as a way of honoring his memory. The residents lovingly referred to him as Bingo Boy. And again, I must tell you, I have probably been called Bingo Boy in my life because I called bingo for like 10 years at the Elks. I hope I was never called Bingo Boy. But yeah, so they started calling him Bingo Boy, and he made the bingo game a much livelier affair. While volunteering, he discovered that many of the residents rarely received messages or visitors from family and friends, and that loneliness was a chronic and ever-present problem. So he decided to start writing letters to the senior communities. Quickly, his moniker, changed from Bingo Boy to Letter Boy. I must tell you, I don't think I've ever been called
Letter Boy.
I don't want to be called Letter Boy either. But
I've been called worse.
Well, I think we've all probably, yeah, we've all probably been called worse. So there you go, folks. This is the nice day to send a letter to an elder in your life. What else is going on February 26th? It is National Tell a Fairy Tale Day. Now, I must tell you, I have probably told a few fairy tales in my life. This is when have a happily ever after kind of day. What were once oral histories, myths, and legends retold around the fire or by traveling storytellers, they've been written down and become known the world over as fairy tales. The origin of most fairy tales would fail today's standards of the Association of Fairy Tales, I guess. They are told unseemingly, what is it? That's not a word. Unseemly tales, and would be rated as inappropriate. What are they talking about? Oh, inappropriate for children. The Brothers Grimm, Aesop, and Hans Christian Andersen collected and published some of the more well-known tales back in the 1800s and published them. One of the first tales they picked up was Rumpelstiltskin on National Fairy Tale Day. Hans Christian Andersen in 1829 brought up The Princess and the Pea, The Ugly Duckling, and The Little Mermaid, and plenty more. So there you go, folks. National Fairy Tale Day on February 26th. Enjoy. Also, one other thing, February 26th, and I feel bad. I've already been beefing at Tyler about it because it's not his fault. It's mine. It's mine because I don't know where to find stuff in a store.
That's okay.
I'm the worst person. Just ask. You can either ask my wife, and she'll tell you I'm the worst person.
Oh.
Hey, we got a visitor.
Special guest. I had to. It's also bring your kid to work day.
Is this bring your kid to work day?
I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
No,
but
I
we
didn't
have a
realize that.
babysitter. So
That's cool. That's fun.
gotta be quiet,
National
okay?
Pistachio Day. National Pistachio Day recognizes all things pistachio, and this is the day to celebrate. Pistachio lovers rejoice as they eat their favorite nut all day long. For those who don't eat pistachios, by golly, buy some and give them to somebody who does. Crack them open, eat them up, and enjoy them with ice cream or your favorite pistachio dessert. When do you think, I'll give you, pick a decade. When do you think pistachios arrived in the United States? I've got three people to ask now. See, now you're going to have to come up with a decade. You realize you came over here to sit with Mom. You're going to get asked
you
questions,
got to
right?
ask questions now. All right, so a decade. So I'm assuming it's in the 1900s.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, please meet Maddox Vaughan.
Maddox Vaughan.
Maddox Vaughan, there you go.
All right, I'm gonna go 1910.
He
I
knows
believe
this.
it's a lot later.
Really?
There was something about it. I'm going to say.
You don't know this.
80s or 90s.
1880s.
Oh, was it? I thought it was sooner.
No, 1880s. But they've been cultivated in the Middle East since biblical times. The pistachio tree grows about 20 feet tall, and they need very little to no rain. But they also must have high heat. They're in Iran. They claim to have a 700-year-old pistachio trees. New trees take between 7 to 10 years to mature and bear fruit. All kinds of other pistachio facts here I could probably tell you about. Don't know if you're interested. Maddox, you want to hear pistachio facts?
You want to hear some pistachio facts?
How many million pounds of pistachios do they do they grow in California? Where 98% of all American pistachios come from California. How many millions of pounds?
Can you tell them a number? 1 through 10, maybe?
How about give me 1 through 1,000 in hundreds?
Just give them a number.
Say a number. Say 300. Say 300.
Say 300.
Say
He
300.
knows the answer.
Say 300.
Hurry.
300!
Maddox got it right.
Maddox gets it right. 300 million pounds of pistachios from California. So that's pretty cool. Appreciate it. Appreciate your help there, big boy.
Yeah.
That's very kind and very thoughtful. By the way, the empty pistachio shells may also be recycled. They're recycled in several ways. If they're unsalted, the shells need not be washed and dried before reuse, but washing is simple if that's not the case. Practical uses include as a fire starter, kindling to be used with crumpled paper, to line the bottom of pots containing houseplants for drainage and retention of soil or up to 2 years, or as mulch in shrubs and plants that require acid soils. I must tell you, I toss them on the driveway. Salted or not, I throw them on the shells on the driveway. Because I do, of the 300 million pounds over the course of a year, I'm eating my share as an American.
The rain's going to wash off the salt anyway. so-
Right.
That's exactly
It's
it.
fine.
Rain's going to wash it all away. That'll be just fine. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Let's tell you about some football, or probably basketball games to watch on TV tonight. College basketball, it's the Miami Hurricanes at the number 10 North Carolina Tar Heels. That's on ESPN Channel 601, followed by the Baylor Bears at TCU, both those on ESPN. CBS Channel 628, CBS Sports Network, the UNC Wilmington Seahawks versus the Campbell Fighting, it's the coolest name, Campbell Camels.
Maddox.
Maddox, you knew it. You say Maddox?
No, he said Maddox.
Campbell Maddox's. I like that.
That is the coolest name. That's what he was getting
said
at.
the coolest
Yeah.
name, yeah. Also, West Virginia is at Kansas State. NBA basketball, one game to tell you about. The Pacers are at home against Toronto at 6:30 on Channel 630. That's Tyler. That's Maddox. That's Claire. We're going to talk about the Eclipse coming up here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. I appreciate you tuning in. Claire Vaughan is here. Tyler Lampley is down there from the city of Fairfield as they have been dispatched to talk about visiting Fairfield over the course of the eclipse. Okay.
I think we drew the short straw. That's
That's
what you say.
That's tremendously hurtful, Claire.
Nothing against you, Bruce. It came out wrong.
Knowing how true that is,
It's still hurtful.
That's tremendously hurtful. But no, okay. So, did you see the eclipse in Southern Illinois in 2017?
I was at work at the time in Mount Vernon, so we got to take a quick break and go outside and look up
And that
at
was
it
not a
from there.
full in
That
Mount
was
Vernon.
not a full, no.
How about you?
I was here in Fairfield, in Fairfield.
So you didn't see the full one either?
I did not.
I must admit, in August of 2017, I went down to Golconda, which was the center of the totality, and it was like that was a short one. It was about 2 minutes or so, and I had seen an eclipse. If you've never seen an eclipse, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, there are people who will tell you. You've talked to people who've seen them. What do they tell you? What have you heard?
I mean, they go on and on about how amazing it is watching the moon and the sun, cover each other, and then the darkness in the middle of the day. And if you're in a town or somewhere like that, you see streetlights start to come on, and it's just this weird feeling that you're seeing this whole thing happen.
Well, things just disappear. I mean, and we were on a river, right? We're on the Ohio River, and what do you hear? I'll tell you what happened to me in a minute.
I mean, yeah, same thing. It's just I've never seen one in totality, so I'm very excited to see that. But I've just always heard it's like a mind-blowing experience.
It's different. And I didn't expect it to be.
That's cool.
I must tell you, I was around for the one, I think in 1994, working at the bank, right? And you guys wouldn't have been. You were probably in grade school.
I was at Northside.
Yeah, you were in Northside. You were not born.
I was in Robinson.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't.
We're the same age.
The same age.
Okay, so you were in
just look a
Robinson.
lot
You probably didn't have it. You
No,
may
yeah.
not have had it.
I remember
We
nothing.
didn't have much of an eclipse here in southern Illinois at this spot. We had like the moon maybe covered just a partial in Fairfield, and you had to, if you didn't have glasses, which I must tell you, 30 years ago they didn't hand out glasses. No. You didn't get glasses at every witch
It's
ditch.
like a piece of cardboard with a hole
You took
cut
a
into
box.
it.
That's exactly right. You took a box, a cardboard box, you poked a hole in the end of it, you went outside, and you stuck the hole toward the sun.
my
and
God.
Then, well, you had to put a piece of paper, on the end of the box, on the inside, so a white piece of paper so the sun would actually show up on the box. And so, yeah, I did that. I went outside. Maybe there's a reason I'm not working at the bank anymore. They kicked me out, but not for that. No, they didn't kick me out. I'm only teasing. I left there of my own volition. But anyway, so I go outside and I stood there and I, did the whole thing, and I'll be darned. And you could see the sun basically. You could see the sun move and that kind of thing, and it was really cool. And I was kind of expecting, having been through that in 1994, I was kind of expecting the 2017 to be similar. It's entirely different. When you get a full as opposed to a partial, you get the big corona around the sun, which is just phenomenal. I mean, I make a living by learning how to describe things, and I have difficulty describing.
Yeah.
And so we're on this river, and all of a sudden, about a minute into the 2-minute totality, the bugs start making noise, the night noises. You get the crickets, and you get the grasshoppers,
yeah.
and you had the birds flying into the trees, and they thought it was night.
Wow.
They thought it was dark, and it's just the craziest thing
Wow.
you've ever. It's really cool. Let's give you a few ideas. Here is the path of what the 2024 is going to be. And you see that bright pink line in the middle. That's where Fairfield is. It's right in the middle of that. And I've got can get a little bit closer. The little dot there is where Fairfield is. So St. Louis is not in totality. Evansville is barely in totality. They'll get about a minute or so, a minute and a half. Fairfield, right in the middle of it there, Tyler. You guys are pretty proud. You're getting a ton of the. How long is it in Fairfield? How close to the center point?
Well, we're within just a few seconds of being in the absolute center. If you go between Fairfield and Albion, it actually crosses that red line that was on there.
Golden Gate.
Yeah, Golden Gate. So if you actually want to be in civilization, you're going to be
Right.
in Fairfield.
Yeah,
We actually
Albion.
don't recommend people really going to Golden Gate because we know what GPSs are going to do for people.
Yeah. We're afraid of backwater and.
Yeah, it's going to be April. There's good.
I must tell you, I hadn't thought how GPS was going to do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have people trying to go up and down from Mount Erie.
Yeah.
And taking that road in April, which will be where water might be up.
Right. That's
So
our
for
biggest fear.
Just to, be outside of just a couple of seconds, Fairfield is the best place.
Yeah, there's the line of totality, and you can see how far Louisville, even though it will be in totality where we are. Salem's barely in totality as well, but Salem's not in it for very long. Up there at Effingham, they're going to have totality for about 3 or 4 seconds is all.
Wow.
And Fairfield, do you think the folks in Fairfield realize I'm not going to say advantage, but how fortunate they are to be in this path?
I think so. I think it's taken a little bit of time to get for people to understand how big of a deal this is. But now that we're a little over a month away, I think people are starting to get excited about it. And I said, this is I keep using the Cars movie as a reference. This is our Cars opportunity, right?
I have no idea what you mean.
Okay, have you ever seen the movie Cars? The little animated Lightning McQueen. Hold on one second. And anyways, they come in, Lightning McQueen comes into this little town, and it's kind of starting to fall apart. They're so excited to finally see a customer coming down their highway, their main street, and then all of a sudden, he brings excitement back to it, right?
Oh, cool.
And more people start coming because Lightning McQueen was there. He's a big celebrity, and I'm like, this is kind of our Cars opportunity where people are going to come into Fairfield, and it's our chance to show them how great we are and what all we have to offer.
Well, I tell you what, that is really cool. We've got that opportunity because it is not one lifetime. I mean, this is the next time that an eclipse hits North America is 20 years from now.
Wow.
And it's only up in North and South Dakota. So it's.
I think they're talking about for us to see one again is 50 something years.
Yeah, it's going to be a long time.
To have 2 back to back is extremely rare.
Yeah.
And for both of us, our areas, this area, to be seeing an eclipse is just something amazing.
We're going to talk about what Fairfield's going to do and how we're going to celebrate it down in Wayne County. Here, when we return, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Guests today, Claire Vaughan, Tyler Lampley, and Maddox Vaughan is helping out here today as well. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter, and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Florida. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Say something, Tyler. Pull that
Hello.
closer. Say that again.
Hello.
That's better. All right, that's better. We got it. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a little technical issue as Tyler's microphone. The microphone recognizes the power of somebody else's voice and doesn't want my voice to be overshadowed.
Right.
That's clearly
What's happening.
clearly what it is. But Tyler Lampley's here along with Claire Vaughan, and we are talking about the cool annual or the total solar eclipse taking place. Have you? All right, now, folks, tell me have you had contact with people who are interested and want to know more about? And what's the farthest you've had contact from folks from?
I'm not sure exactly where people have booked all the Airbnbs and things from, but I mean, I know people that are coming in from like Australia and like all over the world.
You know people coming in?
I personally know. I do not know
you
personally.
know that people are coming into Wayne County from Australia?
I know
We have
Southern
connections,
Illinois.
I mean, because of the college that have students, we have, students from Australia, and then we also have quite a few
Canada.
international students, and I believe their families have talked about booking rooms coming to Wayne County to see this because it is such a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Wow. Did you ever, all right, 5 years or 7 years ago, when the last eclipse came, you knew that this one was coming. At what point did you decide to start moving in on it and taking advantage and seeing how big of a crowd you could get to Fairfield? Because some communities aren't doing squat in comparison.
So we started a planning committee 2 years ago through our City of Fairfield Recreation Fund. So we started meeting, at that time, we just had 3 members on our recreation board. And that is myself, Henry Simmers, and I am blanking her name, Carrie Halbert. And we were meeting, and we
I must
decided-
tell you, Carrie will not let you forget.
It's hard when the camera's on. You know, the pressure.
So at that time, we met with Libby Levingerfelter because she was hired at about that same time to be our chamber director and the executive director at the city for business development and things like that. We said, well, could you maybe kind of be our coordinator and maybe bring some Chamber of Commerce people on that that are active and that we can get this moving. So 2 years ago, we started meeting. We had 3. We ended up bringing in 3 more people. And since then, we've brought on more and more.
How big are your meetings typically? And how often are you meeting?
We're meeting twice a month now in the mornings for about anywhere from 1 to 2 hours at a time.
No kidding.
Yeah, I mean, we have to meet. We have the hospital that has to give updates. They have been meeting monthly for at least the last 2 years.
I guess they have to be ready for an influx of people too, don't they?
Yeah, so they have already stockpiled extra medicine, first aid things, making sure that they have plenty of volunteers. They put it out there on I guess there's a network to try to have volunteers come into your town to help this. Since Evansville's not right in the center of totality, they do expect an influx, but we were hoping to pull some of their people, so they have been working with them to try to get volunteers to our community because we are expecting a huge influx.
I got to tell you, Tyler and Claire, you can probably help clarify this a little bit. I just hate meetings. What in the world do you guys sit there and talk about for 2 hours on like twice a month?
Yeah, meetings are hard, but there's just so much that goes into planning it, and like we're trying to have these events, and getting all the details worked out for that. We have a marketing committee, we have a hotel committee, we have a food committee, we have all of these different committees to help the emergency preparedness, right? Something that a lot of people don't think about, and then we're kind of the liaisons then to go out into the community or to our subcommittees and get all this stuff done, and we have to report back, right? So everyone knows what's going on.
I've kind of beat around the bush a little bit. Tyler's manager owner, whatever. What are you, Tyler?
Well, for the most part, just the store manager of the day.
Store manager.
Yeah, I'm there every day.
But at Save a Lot, you can pick up these items, which are the coolest, right? You've got the shirts at Save a Lot. You've got you've got these.
Yes.
Now, I got to ask you, those are coasters in the middle. Mm-hmm. That's a little key fob.
Yeah.
That's a mug. What in the world are those on the side?
Well, those are just,
Tumblers.
Yeah, tumbler.
Those are tumblers.
Yeah, they're the skinny kind.
Okay. so I can put my gin and tonic in there, and it'll
stay cold.
It'll stay cold?
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's what I need. And then you can also get these, speaking of staying cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
The koozies.
You gotta have the koozies. I mean, it's a good, cheap thing to buy
I must ask. I got to ask, have you had to reorder? Like 5 or 6 times? 7 or 8 times on the koozies?
Yes.
Have you been able to keep the koozies in? Because I was in line last weekend getting my ice cream. Okay, I eat ice cream. Get my ice cream, and I saw the best looking orange koozie sitting there. And I only brought enough money for ice cream. I didn't have my wallet.
Yeah, we
I
started
did that.
with like
Did you save me an orange koozie?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay, please do. All right.
They are top sellers, though. They've sold a lot
we
of
started
those.
off, we'll bring in 100 koozies.
Yeah.
Maybe we can sell 100 koozies. Oh, no. No, bring in another 100 koozies. Bring in another 100 koozies.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, those have sold phenomenally well.
Wonderful. Well, I tell you what, speaking of selling phenomenally well, we're going to talk about the main event. Other than the Eclipse is the main event, but other than that, you've got the gigantic concert, and we're going to talk about that and plenty more going on the weekend of April 5th through the 8th here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey with Claire Vaughan and Tyler Lampley when we return. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, "Together, we're going to rebuild." Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Joined today by Tyler Lampley and Claire Vaughan, and we are talking about the Fairfield Eclipse. All right, I've been putting it off because I'm a jerk. Tell me what is going on Friday, April 5th.
All right. Friday, April 5th, we are having Little Texas live in concert at the Wayne County Fairgrounds, and that is going to start at 6 p.m. Bo Tatum and the Dirt Devils will be opening for Little Texas, so come out. Tickets are available right now. They're $25 to $50. Basically, general admission. Bleacher seats are $25 a piece.
Oh, so if I get in a box, it's $50?
Chairbacks are $40. Standing room only is $50.
Yeah.
Oh, so there. Wait a minute.
pitch.
Hold on. No. Time out here. So basically, standing room only means that like out on the track.
We're talking mosh pit.
Mosh pit.
The mosh pit.
Yeah. Little Texas.
The Little Texas mosh pit. That is the coolest.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
Are we going to have Are we going to be able to do some boot scooting, or is it going to be down in the? Are we going to have a floor down there? Is it going to be in mud or what?
Oh, I think it's going to be in the mud.
Oh. It won't be muddy, ladies.
Boot, scoot, and buggy for sure. No, it'll be fun. But regardless,
But, I mean, the chairback seats for $40 is really kind of the steal because you're
We got
right there
great
at the
view.
front of the grandstands, and you're right there on the stage pretty much.
And Little Texas, they're still quite popular, aren't they?
some of their big hits that they're going to be playing
Here we
is
go.
"God Bless Texas," which is one everyone can remember.
Can you sing them?
Yes. Do you want me to? That's the real question. What might have been? You remember that one?
I did not know. I
What
remember
might
God
have
Bless
been.
Texas. Now, what's the second one?
What might have been?
I don't remember that one.
Okay.
See, I remember God
Bless
Bless Texas.
In his own, yeah. Okay. Kick a little. I gotta kick a little.
Oh, that's when he say kick a little butt, right?
Yeah.
A different term.
Different term.
What the Vulgarians from Texas.
But yeah, they're going to be playing their hits. I know they're an older band or whatever, but we're excited to have them here in Fairfield.
What's some of the reaction you've had to whenever you? I mean, how are the tickets going?
I think
are tickets available?
Yes, tickets are available. You can find those on Facebook. Solar Eclipse Fairfield IL is our Facebook page, or City of Fairfield shares it as well. Chamber of Commerce.
Is it on that page? Yeah.
Yes.
Solar Eclipse Fairfield right there at the bottom.
That is the website, and there is tickets. There's an event created for it. There are tickets available. It's actually through SimpleTix, but we are selling all of the tickets online. Ticket sales are a little lower than what we would like right now, but it's still a little early. Around here,
we got a month and a half.
Yeah, a lot of people like to wait until last minute. Just because we're all busy. But get on there, get your tickets purchased, because once they're sold out, they're sold out.
The good thing is that's Final Four weekend, right? Mm-hmm. It's the NCAA tournament Final Four weekend. The games are Saturday and Monday.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Worked out good, because we can't move the solar eclipse. We could have moved the concert. We can't move the solar eclipse.
Is there a rain day for the concert? Can we, if we know it's going to rain on the 5th, or do we know that?
There is no
I hate
rain
to
date.
ask you a question.
There
I
is
know
no
there's
rain
no rain date on the eclipse.
We have put all of our eggs in one basket, but we have
Sweet.
been backed up with CSI Insurance Brokers Insurance just in case things go haywire. So thankful for that. But can we talk about the exciting thing that's happening at the concert? The first time ever in Fairfield?
Well, hold on. This is a new one to me. I haven't heard this.
It's a big deal.
Tell me what's going on.
This is, breaking news for
We should
Wayne
have
County, Fairfield, Illinois. We are going to have a beer tent at this concert.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome.
At the fairgrounds, yes.
Wow.
Fairfield Elks Club is going to be in charge of it.
How about that?
I know.
They've done that in the Fall Fun Fest for a little while. So
On their own property, not affiliated with the Fairfield Fall Fun Fest.
Right. Yeah,
This is
Let's
the first
specify, yeah.
actual beer tent affiliated with a big event.
city event.
Yeah.
Wow, we are breaking the law.
Moving forward, right? But it's going to be
That's really
beer
cool.
and wine only,
So,
right?
yeah, no cocktails, but I mean beer and wine.
Yeah, we're going to baby step.
But it's April. I mean, it's baseball season. It's time.
Yeah.
If you folks you'll be able to get sodas and concessions.
Right.
There, sodas, popcorn, and
we're going to have about 10 food trucks
Yes.
at the fairgrounds.
Now tell me about this, because the food trucks are. It's also. Tell me about the camping. I've got this thing
Okay.
going on, and I'm assuming the food trucks will serve the campers too, right?
Right. So we will have the food trucks there. You can reserve your campsite. We have camper sites available for $200. Now those $200, regardless if you stay one night or 4, and then the
these are good. This is good camping because there's showers and there's restrooms on facility and the whole thing.
And you got your electricity hookups available, but $200 1 to 4 nights, and then we have primitive tent camping for $100 for 1 or 4 nights. So that's for, regardless if you stay 1 or 4, you're paying a flat fee of $100 or $200. Those tickets you can also find, or you can reserve your campsite also on facebook.com/Solar Eclipse Fairfield.
So you can go there to Solar Eclipse Fairfield and basically take care of everything.
Yes, there's links to all the sites that, we're doing the concert through SimpleTix, so it'll take you to their website. It's kind of like a Ticketmaster, just a little bit more bare bones, but, you can get your tickets get it all set up, and then you can click on the link and it'll take you to be able to reserve your campsite.
So since this is Monday today, there will also be a live website going live. I don't have the link for that yet, but check out the Facebook page and we'll announce it there. We're trying to kind of make it easier for everything to be found instead of having to scroll through Facebook.
Okay, so you'll have a link to.
We'll have an
link to-
actual URL website with all of the links and
That'll go live today.
later today. So stay tuned for that. But
Wow.
yeah.
You guys, all right, now you haven't been sitting around drinking coffee
No.
and putting your feet up in the morning.
Having bonbons.
Yeah, bonbons, or cinnamon rolls. You've actually been working, haven't you?
We have. We haven't even got through half of it either.
Yeah.
So, all right, Little Texas, Bo Tatum and the Dirt Devils are opening for that on
By the way,
Friday, April
if
5th.
you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, who Bo Tatum and the Dirt Devils are, Bo is tremendously entertaining.
He is.
He is a lot of fun.
He is a performer by
Oh my
blood.
gosh! I had him on my podcast,
Oh,
and
really? How'd
he
that go?
played a song.
Did he?
It was awesome. It was original. He wrote.
Yeah.
So he writes music, and he did a great job. There's a reel out there of him singing that. But they are very, very talented individuals. So I'm excited for them and this opportunity for them.
Well, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a final quick break of
Okay.
the day, and then we're going to come back. We got more to talk about because there's the vendor fair, there's
Yes.
camp, and there's
Sunday, Family Day.
Sunday, all kinds of stuff. We're going to talk about the trucks too. We didn't talk about the food trucks.
Oh yes.
And we need to talk all about that. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be right back with Tyler Lampley and Claire Vaughan right after this. Stick around.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic famous maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I guess so. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We are talking, we're going to run out of time. I can't believe it. We're talking with Tyler Lampley and Claire Vaughan. I spent too much time talking about my unique
and everything else.
No, my unique Eclipse experience. It is the coolest. It really is the coolest thing you can do. If you're on the fence on whether you want to spend time, I've got a picture here. This is Route I-57 leaving the Golconda Eclipse. This is Johnston City. This is northbound. on I-57 on August 17th of 2017.
Yeah, in 2017, we had, I think, between 8 and 9 hours of steady traffic through Fairfield. People trying to get out because they couldn't get on the interstate, so they were taking the highways and everything else they could find.
I was on 45 between Golconda and I didn't try to go home until 2 hours after the eclipse, and it took me three and a half hours to get from Golconda to Fairfield, and that's not including stopping in Harrisburg to try to let the traffic pass.
Wow.
Because we were, especially the worst part was between North City and Enfield. It would move like a parking lot. It was just because you have the single stoplight at Enfield, and every car stops each direction, and it was just. You needed a policeman there directing traffic.
Yes.
But that's what I'm getting at. Avoid this by doing this, right?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
That would be the thing to do. And
we have great Airbnbs as well. There's some Airbnbs that are still
I saw
available.
I'm shocked. I saw that Amy, the Victorian, still had a couple of rooms left.
I'm shocked as well.
On that. Maybe it's just on Monday night or something.
Yeah.
I'm not certain.
Yeah.
But contact the Victorian, contact your Airbnb sites. There's all kinds of outstanding Airbnbs.
We have quite a few in Fairfield. We are unfortunate that they have came up because we have lack of hotels in Fairfield for hotel rooms. So we have a lot of really, really nice Airbnbs in Fairfield.
There really are a ton. You can go to the Judge, go all over the place. I have to mention, Brindle would kill me if I didn't mention you can go to the Judge.
Is that his?
That's Nathan Brindle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
we'll support Nathan.
I was happy to, approve his request on the zoning board.
Yes.
There you go. But also this weekend, well, there's those.
Yeah.
You can get the solar eclipse mug. Is that you get a beer mug, a beer opener, and you're selling wooden nickels.
It's a coaster.
Oh, it's a coaster. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big wooden nickel.
Yeah.
Tell me about this thing.
All right, so Martha Hooper is putting on a craft and vendor fair, and it will be all weekend long, April 5th through 8th, at the Wayne County Fairgrounds. There's the time slots there, but there are still some spots available, so contact Martha if you're interested in getting a spot with your craft or whatever you sell.
Now, well, that says indoor event. That's going to be inside the floral hall.
It's inside the floral hall there at the fairgrounds, so it'll be fun. It'll be a good experience, and it's all weekend long. So go out and check it out if you are in Fairfield for the weekend.
Yeah, and if you're a vendor, that's a great opportunity, especially Friday night with Little Texas being there. The vendor fair is going to be going on. They should get a lot of foot traffic.
Well, that'd be a great opportunity if you're selling like Western goods or country and Western. Take your pick. You'd be able to. There you go. Absolutely. All that going on. What has been okay? You guys have both been involved in this for a couple of years. Tell me about. Before I ask that question, tell me about some of the food. You said you had some nice food trucks coming in.
We'll have 10 food trucks at the fairgrounds, and I believe 3 that are going to be uptown on our the lot that would be east of the post office. It's a city-owned lot.
Okay.
So,
and that's on Monday.
And of those, I believe 11 of them are all like Fairfield local food trucks. We have a lot in our town that travel out. So
Fairfield's got 11 food trucks.
Yeah.
Do we really? Wow.
Yeah, Melissa's has 3 themselves, and then you have Big Boy and Green Pig. You got
Tailor-Made is a new one.
Dean's Corn Dogs, of course.
They've got goodness knows how many barbecue
maybe
joints.
Jenny's Minis Donuts. I can't remember if she signed up or not, but it's all weekend long with the food trucks. They're going to be out there Friday night. Are they going to be out there Saturday now?
Yeah, they're going to still be out there all weekend.
For the campers and stuff.
Yeah, they're not, they had the chance to move since Saturday kind of got shuffled around what's going to be going on. But
so let's talk about that really fast.
What is going on Saturday?
Okay, so Saturday we have downtown. We're going to be on that same parking lot where the food trucks are. We're going to have inflatables, things like that for the kids.
Nice.
And then we are looking at having music at Fusion Coffee Shop.
Oh, really?
So that is going to be happening to to showcase our downtown. So that's kind of during the day.
Okay.
So that'll be our family-friendly Saturday day thing. Saturday night, we were going to be doing a concert at the fairgrounds. That has been moved. We are going to be doing concert at the Fairfield Elks Club.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're going to bring the beer truck from the fairgrounds. They're going to bring it to behind the Elks. So there'll be an outdoor beer garden. They're actually going to open it for most of the day.
Nice.
So you could go see your food trucks, drop the kids off at the inflatables, go over, have a beer.
Sure.
But yeah, they're going to be doing things all day.
What's the concert? Do you know who's the bands? Do you know?
So Bo Tatum's going to be coming back.
Okay. If you don't get enough Bo on Friday night,
Come back on
that's the
Saturday.
thing. Bo's probably doing a short show.
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
He's probably going to do like a 45 minute show. He might put on the long show and destroy
Yes.
guitars. Who knows?
And
he
Andy
is talking
King
about
is
doing a couple hours. And Andy King Band.
Andy King Band's opening.
Andy
too.
King's going to be there, and that's
And he's the opener. It's like a flip flop.
Andy's opening for Bo.
For
huh?
Bo, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that
Yeah.
because Andy King's a big deal.
He is a big deal. So it'll be fun. So that's Saturday night.
What time's the music start?
I think the music will start about 6.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
But the Elks will be open all day.
Yep.
Sunday you get the chance to take the day off. And
We have- we
you do have Sunday
We do have
events.
Sunday.
I didn't know you had Sunday. What do you do on Sunday?
Okay, Sunday we have the Eclipse Family Fun Fest, and that is going to be at Leo French Park. We are hopefully having face painting, twisters, balloon artists, pork burger sales. We're looking for more nonprofit groups like students and churches, anyone
And the
like that
inflatables will
that would like to bring them. Yes, we'll have the inflatables there as well. So it's going to be basically games, food, activities for all ages, but very family friendly and just.
I know the Not Your Ordinary Church, they just announced, you missed the last meeting.
Yeah, nice job.
They're
Going to
I was in
Mexico
Jamaica,
for right out
sorry.
there. They're going out of the country, pardon me.
My bad.
Yeah, you had to go to Jamaica.
Yeah, I had to go to Jamaica.
But,
I had to go
Not
see
Your
the
Ordinary
Eclipse
Church
in
band.
Jamaica.
Yeah, the Not Your Ordinary Church, their praise band is going to be performing out there.
Hey, those guys are
Awesome.
talented.
They are good.
They played after us at the Roasted Chestnuts at the Fall Fun Fest. God bless them. I tried to put on a poor performance so that make them look better, but
You can't help talent.
You can't stop talent. It's a gift and a curse, Tyler.
Oozes out of them, man.
It's just a shame. Here we try.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's going to be fun. What else
It'll be
going
fun.
on?
So if you want to reserve your spot as a nonprofit group, you can call 842-6116 to get a spot out there at Leo French on Sunday. So thankful for Leo French Park Board for letting us use that space on Sunday. We have a beautiful park, and I'm excited we're getting to showcase it.
And then Monday, by golly,
Absolutely nothing.
Find your seat for
Yes.
the big show at 2 p.m.
Yeah, we're
And if you
just
don't-
going to crowd control.
Yeah.
Safety is going to be our number one concern. So all of, our city police, our deputies, they are going into overdrive to make sure, just watching traffic, because we don't know what to expect coming through town, and people that have never been in
Yeah.
Fairfield.
If you don't have to drive.
Two one-way streets, whoa!
No. If you don't have to drive that day, do not drive. This is PSA. Don't, if you can stay at your land or your house or whatever, try to stay off the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, you think I'm kidding about this?
Yeah, it's no joke.
This is there will be traffic. You think we're all Bruce? You're telling fairy tales on Fairy Tale Day. No, and there is traffic like you wouldn't believe.
And one thing I want to talk about that we are doing real quick here is all Wayne County schools, all of them from preschool on up, are getting a shirt. They're getting a pair of these Eclipse glasses, all with our logos on it. They have the dates. I mean, it's a really cool thing that we were able to do. It took a lot of money to do this. We had a lot of great businesses that donated to this. If anybody else would like to donate, we are still taking donations.
Yes.
They can also call the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce and talk to Libby. We would accept donations. We probably came about $10,000 short on our donations. But
it's the kids.
But it's for the kids.
for the
I mean,
kids.
This is something that we really wanted to do. Is one thing that we thought we were led to do.
Well, for crying out loud, Tyler, you don't want a bunch of kids looking up at the sky without their glasses on, and then just trying to walk around into walls and stuff.
Making cardboard boxes with paper.
Cardboard. the thing. And actually, you don't need the cardboard box. You don't need the glasses. Once it hits totality.
Right.
Once it hits totality.
Take them off.
Take them off.
Enjoy it.
Beautiful.
4 minutes in Fairfield.
You'll have 4 from 2 p.m. to 2:04. Take them off and enjoy the Eclipse, because it's only, so the last time I'm going to see it in my lifetime, you guys are going to live to 150. So you might see it again. Tyler, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much
Thank
for being
you for
here.
having me.
Enjoy the Eclipse, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you next time on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Have a great day.